I hope you guys are ready right now because something special's come out. And I knew this was coming soon because a friend of mine told me. How ironic that we just did the Battlefront trailer reaction because now we've got something else right here. I just want to make sure my volume's up. Here we go. This is the first trailer. This isn't. I don't think this is the official trailer, but this is the first trailer for the Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. We just have a still frame of Rey's face, like. So, start from the beginning here. Obviously, she was just doing a bunch of push-ups. Luke Skywalker made her do them. It's the island that she was on.
Just now, reach out.
The Force. But is she?
Light. Darkness. The balance is so much bigger.
It's always Christmas, man. What the hell? Oh, Millennium Falcon's back.
I only know one truth.
Oh.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Kylo Ren's back. How can it be The Last Jedi? Jeez, don't bring Mark Hamill back just for him to die in one movie. There's going to be one Jedi left at the end of this. Obviously, Rey's going to be our protagonist here. So, like... Alright, so, Cool. Alright, so let's do our, like, picture-by-picture analysis here. This was the push-up scene. No, I'm joking. Obviously... I don't know if she saw, like, a vision or something. This is where she's, like, coming out of this state. We're not really given much context. She's still on the island. Lucasfilms, blah, blah, blah. And then we have this tracking shot here where we kind of go over. We have this sunrise on the island where Luke and Rey are. And then we have an overhead shot of the island, which looks like... This was filmed in Northern Ireland, I believe, which is pretty cool. I've been there, so... Nice filming location. And then we have a shot of Rey here, just standing on the precipice, looking out to the ocean. We have Luke talking to her about what do you see. I imagine... I don't know whose hand that is. I'm going to assume that that's either Rey or Luke's. Kind of looks old. I'll say it's Luke's. Like, he's got, like, some, like, scraggly clothes on. He's kind of, like, reaching out and trying to teach her a lesson. Because he's talking to her here about the Force. What does she see? It's darkness. And then we have, I guess, the Rebel Alliance / Resistance, a map of the galaxy. I'm not sure if this is the map that R2-D2 supplied at the end where it kind of makes the whole picture. We don't really see much into that. Now, when this plays, this right here, we hear the Darth Vader sound. Now, is this his helmet? Did Kylo Ren break this? Did he smash it out of rage? Because it kind of looks like, if we rewind a little bit, if you see right there, these windows, it looks like these are windows from inside a First Order ship. So I don't know if after Kylo Ren's defeat, I suppose. I mean, he kind of was defeated. He got his face all sliced up, and if that ridge hadn't separated when they were fighting in the last episode, obviously he would have died. But of course they're not going to kill off their main protagonist that easily. So, smash Darth Vader helmet. I have no idea what this is. Is this a symbol of something? I don't know if it's the symbol of the Resistance. It looks like it's in the cave where Rey and Luke are. Someone's hand goes over it. And then the two of them are on the ridge. It looks like she's actually like wielding the lightsaber. You see right there, you see her kind of like she's doing motions with it. And then we get this Christmas, blah blah blah. All right, this was kind of weird. These are B-wings, by the way. If anyone wants to know what these are, I remember these. These were in Star Wars Galactic Battleground Saga. It's a RTS game for the PC. Came out in 2001. I remember there was a mission where these are called B-wings. This is really cool fan service. They're also probably in the novelization of the Star Wars, like kind of fandom wiki, I guess. What was really weird? Why is it that in this shot right here? So we see the desert of this planet. I don't know what planet this is, but you see they're kind of like they're leaving a red trail. But then you see this one crashes and then regains momentum. Like I don't know if Finn is piloting that, because then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them going, and there's a cut, and then you see him inside this structure. Now, I don't know if that structure is... I don't know if this is... Because he was hurt at the end of the last episode, so I don't know if he's like in a stasis pod or something, or if he's piloting one of the B-Wings. This looks a lot like the Rebel Alliance ship that Princess Leia stored the original Death Star plans on. If you kind of see, like, you see the architecture, like the white with the kind of a squarish oval doorways. So we see BB-8 running, and that's Poe. Poe getting into his thing. Something gets blown up here. I don't know if this is like their hangar bay or something. This isn't on their main base. It doesn't look like it. Almost like this is a space base. You see in the background here, like when they're running, like you can't really see out here, but it's black. I don't know if they're in space. So this blows up. And then there's a TIE fighter shooting. The Millennium Falcon blows it up. We don't know who's on the Millennium Falcon. It could be Chewbacca. It could be someone else. And then we have a clip of Rey with her lightsaber drawn, running. I don't know if it's like trials or something she's doing. And then we have Kylo Ren pointing his lightsaber. Don't really know. It looks like something is exploding. It looks like there's a battle taking place when this is going on, because you see one side of his face is dark. Kind of like fire right here, and then we get the shot of the lightsaber. And then, what is this? This might be a flashback. I think this is a flashback to when Luke was training the first new Jedi of the New Republic, and Kylo Ren turned and tried to kill them all and burn down the temple. I bet you this is a vision of when Luke, like, ran from that, and him and R2-D2 kind of, like, escaped. And he put the plans probably in R2 or something and made him inactive. That's my guess as to what this is. And then this is the scene still from the flashback when Kylo and the rest of them burned down the temple. And then this is probably a continuation of the scene where Poe and BB-8 were running. So I'm imagining the hangar bay of one of those was there. I don't know what planet this is. I don't know if that's the planet where the B-Wings were. It could be. Very well could be. And then we have that cut. And then we have... I think that's Luke. Isn't that Luke? Yeah, Luke's standing out here. This is probably still the island planet that they were on. And then we have The Last Jedi, December 15th. Cool. Alright, guys, so that's my breakdown of the first trailer for Star Wars Episode 8. There's been a lot of content to be doing. Ever since The Walking Dead ended, there's been a lot of, like, new things to review, trailers and stuff. So this is cool. I'm glad I was able to do this. So, awesome. I saw Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, when it came out in theaters first day. And then a few days after Rogue One came out, I did see Rogue One. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. I was obsessed with Star Wars back when Episode 3 came out. We're talking 10, 11, 12 years ago. After Episode 3 came out, because that was the last prequel, there wasn't like much Star Wars lore for me to get back into. So other than playing a few games, I kind of fell off the radar with Star Wars and kind of got rid of some of my stuff that I had for it. I actually have there's a poster right here, it's a Walking Dead poster, but behind it is a Star Wars Episode 3 promo poster with like all the Jedi and General Grievous and everything on it. So I'm a big Star Wars guy, so this was important for me to do. Me and my friends were waiting for this to come out. Apparently there's some convention going on right now, like a panel or something, and that's why this trailer came out. I saw the trends popping up on Twitter, so I had to assume that that was when this was going to happen. So yeah, pretty cool. So let me know what you guys are excited for. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a lot of Luke and Rey, training? Do you want to see more Kylo Ren and his backstory? Do you want to see Luke's backstory of what happened with him? Are we going to get a reveal about who Rey's parents are and why she has Force powers? Lots of questions to answer. I just hope that this movie is not a rehash of The Empire Strikes Back, because The Force Awakens did take a lot from A New Hope in terms of the plot line. So I just hope this movie doesn't copy the formula of The Empire Strikes Back. Like, the First Order lost their Starkiller base, and now they have to get their mojo back. Kylo Ren sets a trap for Rey, and then they have another duel. Rey loses her hand, or that they fail in some way, and then this leads to a penultimate battle in the fucking Episode 9. Like, I don't want this to be a rehash of The Empire Strikes Back. Change it up, mix up the formula. It already seems different with what they're doing. Obviously, there's going to be some callbacks to Luke training with Yoda, and that's going to be Rey training with Luke now. Like, it's sort of the same thing. But at least the movie starts out with that. In Episode 5, Luke didn't know Yoda at all. Obi-Wan came to him in a vision and told him. So at least we already start off with that knowledge, so we can probably get more of it in the movie, more training footage, and probably, again, we're gonna get Luke's backstory and stuff like that mixed in with that kind of content. So all right, pretty cool. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, and let me know what you have predictions for this new Star Wars movie. Peace.